Hello, all my rad friends. Welcome back to another video. A few weeks ago when I made my video talking about the Index app, I said that I wanted to use it to maximize my wardrobe and help me wear all my things and just have fun with the clothes that I have instead of me always wanting new clothes. I've used that app to look and find clothes that I just don't wear. And there's a bunch of things that I don't wear for reasons like it's not the right weather or it's a special occasion thing or yada, yada, yada. But there are some things that I don't wear, and looking through the app, I realized it was because I didn't know how to build an outfit with them that wasn't just very formulaic. So I took these items and I used the app to kind of go through and start trying to put outfits together. I tried to kind of build outfits with these things before, but I was never really able to because I don't know, just like staring at your closet, you just see the same things you always gravitate towards. You don't see the things that are, I don't know, maybe small, so they get squished between things and you literally don't see them, or things that like don't look great on the hanger, or I don't know, just for some reason, things that you just pass up over and over. When you're scrolling through the app and you can see everything laid out, like unfolded and laid out, or sometimes even like the product photography from the website where you bought it, you can really, I don't know, it like inspires you to see things in a different way. And there were even some things where scrolling through, I completely forgot that I owned them, and I would not have even thought to put them together if I hadn't seen them scrolling on the app. So I'm going to go through each item and we're going to try it on, and we're going to try these different outfits out. It's going to be really fun. This video might take me a long time to film because I'm doing a bunch of outfit changes and stuff, and I have to fit my filming in while my toddler sleeps. So if I'm changing like hair and makeup throughout the video, that is why. This is like a big project for me, but I'm really excited. So how I identified these items was by going into the usage statistics on the Index app. Now, I do have a video coming out about my wardrobe usage and statistics as a whole because I think it's really fun, but I'm trying to like catalog what I'm wearing every day and build up that data. And I've only started in like mid-December, so I'm trying to have like 2 or 3 months worth of data to do that with, and I will be making a video about that soon. So I know people have been asking about that and it's going to be really fun, but for right now I just went in there to see so far what things I'm not wearing, and you can sort it by all time, least worn of all time, or you can say like in the last year or so. And I kind of scrolled through. I know there are some things that like I know I haven't worn, but I wear them occasionally and they're special to me for some reason. Earrings I bought for like my wedding, or a lot of jewelry that like I don't wear that often, but you know, it takes up this much room in your jewelry drawer, and you know, it's something I really like, so I keep it. And there are some things that I haven't worn because they're new or they're out of season right now. But there are some things that I should have worn because they are screaming me, and I just haven't, and that's kind of embarrassing. So I selected items that there is no good reason why I haven't worn them other than I don't think of outfits that I could wear with them. So let's look at those. The first one is this amazing Ronnie Kobo turtleneck leopard print shoulder pad dress. This dress is amazing. It's got these amazing shoulder pads, which I love because I've got kind of small shoulders. It's leopard print. It's a really nice leopard print too, not a cheesy one, but I just haven't worn it. The next item is my Gucci bag. I have worn this a couple times. I mean, I've worn this a few times. It's not like I never ever wear it, but honestly, I only wear it every once in a great while, and just with like a plain black dress. Like I don't know how to work this into an outfit that isn't just all black, pop of color. So I'm going to be playing around with this a little bit today. Next, we have these pants, which are wild, and I think they fit me decently. I loved these so much when I saw them online. They were out of my size. I went and tracked them down secondhand. I also have the matching top, and the lady threw in the skirt that matches it as well. So I don't know. The top doesn't look good on me, and I'm not going to try to style that because it just doesn't flatter me. But these pants are amazing and they need to be worn, but I've been having problems figuring out how to do that. And last, I have these earrings. These earrings, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I bought at a like secondhand vintage and consignment shop. And at the time, they perfectly matched a pair of pants I have, this purple. I no longer have the pants, but I'm still obsessed with these earrings. But I cannot figure out how to work them into any outfit Like I said, other than just like all black and then just these, I don't know. That doesn't work for me. I don't like to do that. So I want to try to figure out a way to wear these. I feel like they're getting lost in the background. There we go. You guys, these are amazing. I love these earrings. So we're going to try to figure out how to put an outfit together with these. Okay, those are the challenges that I have given myself. Now let's go into the app and play around. So first I'm going to go into the app and find the dress. And there it is. So I'm going to, okay. Yeah, we have to like size it around. You can like build an outfit in the app. You have to size it around and then you add items to it. So I think first we're going to go with this camisole and cardigan, and I could just put it with black tights and some heels or my thigh-high black boots and be like, boom, done, outfit. But that's like what I was talking about in my video. That's like copy and paste from my old life. Prior to baby, I was going out a lot. Not like I used to where I was going to like shows and seeing bands play and like dancing and all those things. But I was going out to like dinner a lot. I was going out to like ticketed events, you know, like nicer cocktails, things like that. I was going out a lot. So I had a lot of like nice dresses. So after I had the baby and I was a new size buying new clothes, I sort of copy pasted and was like, oh, I need some nice dresses. We hire a babysitter like once every 2 or 3 months to go out. I don't need like this many nice dresses. I have a couple and I don't need this leopard print one just for that. So I want to try to wear it other ways, right? So I think I want to try to like layer things over it. And I'm thinking that I need like a cardigan that's like boxy and can like kind of like go over the top of it. And I only really have one, and that's red. So I'm going to try to first make like a red outfit with this cardigan. So I'm going to get the cardigan and you can like layer it over it in the outfit. So yeah, I think that looks good. So we're going to add some more items, and I have a few red bags that I want to try to, put with it, but I want to start with red tights. I'm not 100% sure that those tights are going to be like the right color. I think they might. Okay, so we've got the red tights. We've got a red bag. This might be like too red. I don't know. I've got a bunch of red bags, so let's try to put them all in here. I've got, of course, the Gucci bag that I'm trying to style, but I don't know if that's right. I kind of want to not use that one and put that one, do something else with that one. Okay, so I've got a burgundy bag, a red bag. We'll see. All these reds are different colors, so this is really hard. But I don't know. I've got this red present bag on the bottom, and that's like a Christmas thing. So I'm not going to do that. The Gucci bag I want to do separately. And then that leaves the burgundy bag and my like Kate Spade Goodwill bins find. And I think that the burgundy bag's too dark. So I'm going to just keep the Kate Spade bag. And now I want to think about shoes. So looking for red shoes, you can like sort through and see all your shoes at once. Maybe something new. Red or neutral like leopard, like either one I think could work in this situation. I think, especially with the red tights though, maybe neutral shoes, and I want to try to pair that. Okay, so those are also neutral, and yeah, we're going to, okay, so I could also put black because black works with the leopard print. I've got my beige heels, and I just want to kind of put them all up there and see what works. And I think, yeah, those are summer shoes, so I'm not going to use the wooden platformy heels. And the ones on the bottom right, the leopard ones look cute, but I'm not really sure about that. You know, I don't mind the whole like tights with your toes out, and I've got the thigh-high boots I could also wear. But that comes very close to like it just being a fancy dress up outfit. And I think we don't want high heels. It's too dressy. It feels like I'm going to work. The platform ones, they're just too summery. So I think I'm actually going to maybe wear the boots. I think it makes it more casual, right? So I think that gives it a really fun vibe. And the black does go with the leopard because the leopard has a lot of black in it. But I want to try to find some earrings or jewelry that kind of tie all this together. That's got a lot of these different tones in it so that it kind of ties it together. I feel like I always try to have one piece. If I've got two different colors, I always try to find one piece that sort of ties it together. Either meets it in the middle color-wise or has like both of the colors in it. So I'm just going to try to pick out a bunch of things that I think would go maybe. So I've got a lot of options. Try to get stuff that has both the tones in it or just one tone. I'm not really sure. Okay, we've got some red stuff, gold stuff, maybe some black. I've picked out a bunch of jewelry that I think could go with, that could all match. And that's a ring, by the way. So here we go. I wanted something gold and red. I didn't want to bring in too much black. Black's kind of my safe zone, and I don't know. I don't want to rely too heavily on it. I already have the black shoes. It could just be very boring just to pair it all with black. So yeah, I think I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to try them all together and see which one I think looks best when I'm wearing it. Okay, so that is the first outfit. I do have another red purse that I don't have in the app yet because I just got it back from being cleaned, and I'm gonna also try that on. So you guys can let me know what you think. Okay, let's go try that on. Okay, so this is the dress, just without any styling, and it's a really cool dress. It has these awesome sleeve zippers so that you can get like this really exaggerated leg of mutton sleeve, amazing shoulder pads, but it's backless, which means it's not something I wear a lot, and it's kind of dressy, like this feels dressy. So I'm gonna put on the first outfit. This is the outfit. I don't know what I think. I think that this is too bright and this is too dark for me as it is right now, but I'm trying to work with this. So this is the red bag we picked out in the app, and I think that like really kind of really solidifies the two bright reds together, but I do actually have another red purse that wasn't in the app. Okay, and that is this here, which is, oh, it's also bright red. I don't know. I can't decide if I like that better or not. It does have silver on it, and I'm definitely trying to like pair it with these warm tones, so I'm not completely sure. And these are my earring choices. We've got the bright red, we've got this. And I think I want to go, actually, I thought I was going to say this because the gold matches the thing, but I can't decide. I think it definitely dresses it up, and I like that this dangly one kind of is a bit more casual. So surprisingly, I think I'm gonna go with that. So now all we have to do is choose between the bags, and I think I'm actually gonna go with this because it's a slightly cooler red. And I don't hate this. You know, this is a really fun outfit and a really fun way to wear this casually that I never even thought, it never even crossed my mind until I was trying to put things together on the app, and this just sort of came together, and I like it. I do have a different pair of red tights. It's more of a burgundy. I could also try with this. When I actually wear this outfit, I think I might try it with both tones of red tights, but yeah, I'm loving this outfit. This is also a bit more casual, and I really want to emphasize the casualness of this outfit. This cardigan is a little oversized, but I did that trick where you put a belt around your waist and then tuck it up under the belt, and I like that because without it, I kind of got lost in it, but let's try it without. Yeah, without, it's very much like this, which I'm not as big of a fan of, and we can try it unbuttoned. It just looks like a fancy dress that I put a cardigan over. So I think having it buttoned up and tucked in, yeah, this is okay. I would liked it much better buttoned up and tucked in. So we're going to do that. And I think the shoes were a really important part of making this feel casual. If I had gone for a high heel, it still would have felt like something I wore to dinner and not just something I could wear around town. Like, I think this is really cute. I think this is really cute. Okay. I'm going to go try the next outfit on, and I realized as I was kind of showing myself going through the Index app and building the outfits that this video would be like 3 hours long if I showed you building every single one. So the next outfit, I wanted to go even more casual, so I put a vest over this, but I'm gonna go try it on. This one I'm like less sure about even, so we'll see, okay? I'll be right back. Wait, you guys, I was changing into the next outfit and I just looked at this jacket in the closet. Isn't this even better than the red sweater? Oh my God, with the red tights, why didn't I do this? Anyway, I guess in my mind, I'm gonna also make this part of the outfit because this is even better than the red cardigan. What? Look at that. It's a little awkward with the shoulder pad on shoulder pad action here, but I think it just gives it like a super exaggerated shoulder pad. This awesome vintage plaid jacket. Oh my God, how is it even better? Okay, anyway, I have to go put the other outfit on. Okay, this is the next outfit, and this was my attempt to be more casual, right? So I've got like nice fishnets, and then I've got my like ripped ones. I didn't intentionally rip them, but I like love the way they've been worn in. I think they look sexy. So I put it with that. I put it with my Doc Martens that I have painted, and you know, my fringe. I put my patched jacket or vest that I made, and I've got these claw earrings, and I think that this is okay. When I look at it and I see it from like, okay, going up, 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 I like it, I like it, I like it, and then it kind of loses me in here. There's some intentional draping here to this, which was one of the reasons I love the dress, but it looks a little bit strange. It looks just like I've accidentally got everything bunched up when you can't see that or something, but it's still open enough to see it somewhat. Unlike with the red sweater, and I don't know, the red jacket, I didn't feel like I noticed it as much, but I don't know. There's something about this just, I have a thin and short neck, so like turtlenecks are always too big on me, and this is just weirding me out. Like, what do I do with this? This is extra fabric here. The shoulder pads, maybe I would feel differently if these shoulder pads were removable. Rolled up the sleeves to make it a little bit more casual, but I don't know, we don't have to do that. We could put the bracelet right over the sleeve. What do we think of that? This one is okay. I think the first one was a resounding success, especially with that plaid jacket. Why didn't I think of that the first time? But anyway, either with the sweater too, if it's a cold day, it works with the sweater too. We can do sleeves up or sleeves down. I actually like sleeves down a little bit. This is like a little bit dressy. I wonder how I would feel if my patched vest was black, but I don't have a black patched vest. I have a denim, you know, blue denim, and I was trying to make this more casual. Black would kind of maybe dress it up a little. I don't know. I think this is okay. I don't know that I see myself reaching for it, especially because the vest is a little small. It's not that it's small. I think the shoulder pads are making it small. I mean, it is a little small on me, but the shoulder pads make it worse because I have all this extra fabric, so it's like getting too tight in here. And so I don't know. This was an attempt. An attempt was made, but we've got one more attempt to bring it even more casual if that's possible, and I'll be right back with that. And here we have the last outfit. This is supposed to be super casual and comfortable. This is sort of a fun, like, knit see-through dress. It did come with like a silk underdress that I wear it with alone, but it's also fun to layer over stuff. And this is layering. I gave myself two shoe options, a leopard print sneaker, or like these shoes, these leather shoes, like mules, or what are they called? Clogs that I wear just around the house. And I'm wearing socks right now because I thought if I'm going to put this shoe on, I'm going to wear socks with it. But I don't know. Let me see. I feel like if I was going to wear sneakers, I'd need to like pick out the correct sock to wear with this, and I don't know about that. Like, I had to think about that hard. Honestly, around the house a lot, I've been really loving these like shearling. Oh my gosh, these are so nice. They're Dear Francis. I think they're like $500 originally, and I got them on ThreadUp for like 60 or something, and they were like basically unworn, and they're amazing. Yeah, I think I like the look of this, except I'm going to take the socks off because it looks ridiculous. The whole point is that this is like an uber casual look. Be gone, socks. Okay, so as a whole, how do I feel about this? This is very casual. I have my little earrings here that I wear around the house because they can't come off. It's like a closed loop and they're just amber. But yeah, I'm going to be realistic. I don't see myself wearing this. Also, the dress with the shoulder pads just makes me look very I don't know, strangely proportioned. I'm gonna be realistic. Although this is a comfortable, stretchy dress, I don't see myself putting it on just for fun around the house and having this over it. Once again, if it didn't have the shoulder pads, I might be more open to this, but with the shoulder pads, it's a weird look. And without the shoulder pads, there might be too much extra fabric up here. I don't know. So that's the leopard print dress wrapped up. I think we've played around with it enough to know that I think that I can go a little less casual with like the red outfit, and so it's not so dressy, like, and maybe start to get into the even less casual territory than that, but I think this is a bridge too far. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Okay, so here is attempt number 1 with the first item. And yes, this is a new day and a new camera angle. I have to admit, guys, I really struggle with fashion videos because I have so few places in my house to take videos full size because I have to have such a big background. I have a mid-century house and I have 3 giant walls of all windows, and I feel like there's mirrors on almost every surface. So I'm really struggling. This is the best I can do. But this item, this outfit, I feel is also the best I can do. You guys, I'm really trying with this. The problem with this purse are the tones of red. When I wear red, it tends to either be a very bright poppy red, like these boots, or it tends to be like a burgundy, like these boots. And neither one of these look that great with the purse. The pink is the same weird mid-tone. It's not a bright purpley pink or a neon pink, and it's also not like a pastel pink. It's this sort of mid-tone pink. So I'm really struggling. This is the only item in my wardrobe that has pink and red tones in it, and I just don't think it's working. Maybe I put this with the wrong outfit. So maybe this top plus a pair of jeans would maybe make that work better. I try to do like a very matchy outfit, and I'm just not able to match these tones in a way that looks good, or even like intentional unmatching. So I'm gonna try this same, like this shirt plus a pair of jeans. So we're gonna try that real quick. Okay, this is the same outfit, but with some jeans. And I found these little red, I totally forgot that I bought these off Poshmark at the end of last year. I think that with the separation of the blue jean, I think the red's not being perfect is less of a big deal. I also think that the blue denim goes better than black, maybe with these gray tones of the sweater. I don't know, but I don't know if you guys can tell this. I'm also struggling hardcore with denim these days. So because I'm like mid-size in between straight and plus, like these are the smallest, like plus size, and they're really big on me. But then the next size down, the biggest size in like straight size is like a 14, is just, I think, just a little too tight to be like comfortable. So if you guys have any jean recommendations, please let me know. I would love that. But at any rate, this feels like an outfit that it's not perfect, but I would actually wear out and feel like, oh, it's kind of fun and the purse kind of goes with it. And I really like this. So I did not like it as much. I thought I was really going to like it with the black shorts and the tights and the boots, but I actually like this casual version of it better because, I mean, I can already pair this with black and wear it for a special night out. It's like my one designer purse, so that's kind of how I have worn it. But to wear it like this in a more casual way, I think is fun. And I think that I nailed it with this, trying to incorporate both the pink and the red. But I don't know. I think I could try further trying to pair it with some of my pink items, but I don't know if I need to do that. What do you guys think? I think I want to try one more outfit with this just because I don't want this to be literally the only thing I wear this with. I want to try to see if I can come up with a different way also and try my hand at just sort of looking through the app and seeing what else there is. So I'll go try that on and then I'll be right back. No, this is pretty cute. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is my second attempt. I actually totally forgot about these pants. These pants were a real, were a panic buy, right? At like December 31st, and I didn't even get them. They didn't even show up until mid-January. So I've only really had them for a couple months because they're new and I haven't really incorporated them into my brain yet in terms of when I think of my wardrobe. I totally kind of forgot about these pants, and these pants actually match the purse really well. So I'm liking this a lot, and this is why I like the app, because I did not think about it until I was browsing in the app and trying to put together an outfit. So added these chain belts and the studded belt, and I think this is great. Okay, and now this is the last change I wanted to make because I don't really wear a lot of cutoff shirts anymore like that. I do wear them
sometimes when I'm going out, but I'm trying to like have more stuff that I can wear just like to work, especially. And while I can mostly wear what I want to work, I don't think I can wear a shirt that says sick fuck on it. And just as I get older in general, I'm less inclined to want to wear things for shock value. It's just, I don't know. But so this is my last attempt, I guess you could say, and just replacing that black top with this more like polished, finished black top. And I think I like this attempt, and this attempt has given me a lot more ideas on how I can wear this bag going forward. That's not just all black with a pop of red, or just like fancy black night out with this plain bag. I think that this one is covered. The next item I wanted to try to style are these pink pants. So I bought these pants with this top as like a set. I even bought the belt that matches the purple in the pattern. It's the same purple, and this this just doesn't work for me, and it's just not happening. I'm not wearing this as a set. I've actually figured out what it is I don't like about the top, but I have to get it tailored. It's just, it comes up too high because I have small shoulders, so I shorten the straps, but now this bust part comes up too high. But I don't know when that's gonna happen, that this top is gonna get tailored. But these pants are like screaming to be let out of the closet more. But I have such a hard time styling them. And so I've made some attempts. I'm gonna go put the first attempt on and talk through it. All right, so this is the first attempt. And this attempt made me realize how much I actually depend on the black and leopard print to really tie it into an outfit. I use leopard print often like a neutral, and I didn't realize how much the black in the print was doing for me, because this leopard print has no black, and I am finding it so hard. So I went into my index app and I sorted by tops with purple in them, any purple in them, or pink. And I decided, and it's not a lot of things. So I decided that I thought the purple would tie in with the purple in the print. And then the black would be a good foundation for bringing in color through other accessories. Then I just thought, you know, why not go nuts? Let's get all of my things that have as much color, especially pink and purple in them, as possible. So I picked these socks and these crazy little boots. And I don't know, it's not bad, and I would probably wear this and feel like, okay, my outfit's okay, but it's a little off. I think the socks, which I thought would really tie the black, the pink, and the purple together, I think, and even has white in them, I think it's a little bit too much, so I'm gonna take them off real quick. Okay, with the socks off, maybe I like this slightly better. There is a lot of pink and purple in the shoe, but there's also a lot of red and blue, and I usually don't mind that, but for some reason, I don't know, I just feel like it's just not quite coming together the way I want. But yeah, this is okay. This is not my favorite. I also brought out my boots as another option, and I think that that's okay, but I think we're getting into the territory of just something crazy, just put it with all black with a slight bit of purple in it to tie it in, but not quite enough. I think that it's too easy to start replacing all of the colorful things with just all black, and then I'm left with an all black outfit with just a pink pair of pants. So this was my first attempt, pairing it with, I don't have a lot of options, so pairing it with black, because this shirt had purple in it that I thought would bring out the purple in the pants. So I'm gonna go put on my second attempt, and I think that was better. This is attempt number 2, you guys, and I am loving it. Okay, I know this is stupid, but when I think of like a neutral to put things against, I always just default to black. I never think of white. And so when I was going through the app, kind of sorting everything, thinking about all the colors in the pants, I put in white, sure, white, and then this shirt popped up, and I think it's absolutely perfect with these pants. And then I thought, okay, well, I have white shoes too, and I was gonna get the boots, and then I remembered I have these, and I think these are absolutely perfect because these shoes have a bit of a texture to them, and I think that texture is very similar to like the crochet texture in the top, and I just think that all of this brings out the white in the pants. I just think it goes together really, really well, and I'm like, I can't believe I didn't think about this until I specifically sat down with the app with the intention of trying to build an outfit. I never would have thought of this on the fly. And especially the shoes, I stopped wearing all of my just like flats with no support in them when I was pregnant, and when I was nursing as well. You still have a lot of the hormone in your body that relaxes your joints. But once I stopped, I could start wearing my flats again, and but I haven't, because I haven't
thought about them in so long. They're just kind of at the back of the shelf. I don't think about them. These were my favorite shoes prior to getting pregnant, and now I'm like excited to wear them again, and I think they look really sharp. They have little silver studs in the heel, which I think brings in a little bit of edge. I also brought out these white boots as another option for like if it's raining. I don't think they would be as good, but I think that the Western vibe of that works with like the crochet sort of puff sleeve kind of. So the vibe is there. It's a different vibe, but I think it also works with the vibe at the top. And then the scarf in the picture in my thing, I realize is not the same scarf as what I own. I just got a stock photo. Mine has black in it and it's also more pastel, and it didn't work with this outfit. So I got this other pink scarf. I was absolutely inspired by Gwendolyn Christie in Severance. When she came on screen with her hair in that scarf, she like stole the scene and I loved it. And I've been wanting to recreate that ever since I saw it. So this outfit is getting a 10 for me, you guys. And I never would have thought of this. Just like I've looked at these pants every day and been like, oh, I don't know how to wear those. This is really it. This makes me feel like 100%. Okay, so I think we've solved the conundrum of the pink pants. Now I want to try the next item, which is actually a pair of wild earrings. Okay, the next item is a pair of earrings, and I'll put a shot of them on the screen so you can really get a good image of them. I have been struggling to know how to wear these earrings, and friends, it is not easy. I really love these earrings, but it is such a bright yellow and such a specific shade of purple that I've been having such a hard time working them into an outfit. So this is my first attempt. I sorted the app by yellow and there were so few things that popped up, but this top is one of them. It's like a mesh see-through top and I like it. And it's dark enough, and even though it's see-through, I would wear this in public. I would wear this exact outfit. I wouldn't feel weird going out like that. I think I got this secondhand and it's like H&M, it's thrifted. And this is kind of that same purple that I used to have a lot of. So I bought this because I was, like I said in my video about doing a no buy, I was sort of just copy pasting. And I bought this like, oh yeah, that's that purple shade I like, realizing that I don't really have anything that goes with it, but that's okay. And I thought that it would look good with these earrings. Now I think that this outfit is trying really hard. I'm not sure that this feels like effortless. It feels a little bit like I like to be matching, and that's obviously an intentional thing, so it's always going to look like I tried, but this is just not quite cutting it. And I think it's because this is really like an 80s vibe earring, and this top is not an 80s vibe top. This is definitely like a modern thing. So this, I don't hate it, and I would definitely like go out like this and be like, oh, I look cute, I tried, and people would be like, oh, fun outfit. But it's not quite there. It's not quite there for me. I also thought maybe I would once again want to wear maybe these shoes with it, but these were just too much. And I think that especially with everything going on up here, I tried to be more simple with the rest. But now I feel like the color is really lopsided. Like everything's up here and it's just all black down here with the purse. And yeah, I'm not sure how I like this one. So I didn't know what else to do. So I decided that I was going to try some kind of color blocking, and that outfit is going to be next. Okay, this is attempt number 2 with the earrings. Now, I have said that I know I could always take any of these items and pair it with all black and that would work. And that's kind of what I did here, but I did some intentional things to sort of try to tie them in. Now, I made the whole outfit about single bright pops of color. So I have the earrings here, and then I have this bright orange purse, and I've got these bright green shoes, and I chose this black dress because it has a wide neckline, and I have this bright blue bra that's got like a racer back clip that it can do, and so it shows off and it brings some of that like bright bold pop of color here. Now I'm not first of all, I'm not really sure how I feel about this dress. I was kind of influenced to want to buy the brand Ozma, like clothes from them, because of their sustainability and their ethos and all that, but the style of the brand doesn't really fit my style, which is like story of my life. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to try this on with a different all black ensemble in a minute, but I just really wanted to try to shoehorn. Look, I'm feeling weird about the dress. You guys have to tell me. I think the top is really flattering, but I think how straight it is here, I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure how I feel. I thought it would give a little bit more Morticia Adams, but it's giving I'm not sure what it's giving. Please tell me what you think of the black dress. If you're still there, if anyone is still watching this epically long video. But I think this is a really fun way to go. It's not just pairing it with all black. It's a black base and then using it, I don't know, I was reminded of like a neon sign in the night. Like walking down the street and you see like all these different color neon signs, like black night and then pop of neon, pop of like neon, pop of bright color, pop of bright color. Also these shoes. This is the first time I've worn them. I don't know. This was a we're trying new things on many levels outfit. Tell me what you guys think. This is one I'm kind of so about. I'm gonna try this with a different black ensemble and see if it changes my mind. Okay, this is another attempt with all black ensemble. I've got this black top that kind of goes off the shoulder so you can see the blue of the bra. I've got the black disco pants. I also have some black skinny jeans that I think would be amazing with this, but you know, they're in the wash. So I went with the black disco pants and I really like it. I think these being each a different color, we don't have any, it's like not 2 blue or 3 blue things and then just the orange, or I mean, then just the yellow and purple. It's like everyone is a different bold color. I think that that's what makes it work for me the most. And, you know, I think I also have like a plain black tank top that could work with this as well. Yeah, I think that this is the way I'm most likely going to wear it in the future. This is really fun to me. And I feel really comfortable, which is becoming more and more like the most important thing in my outfits as I get older. And I think I feel very like fashion forward like this. I think I'm going to sell the dress. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. I think I might sell the dress, but we'll see. So this is the end. I don't know, you guys, I filmed the intro like a month ago, so I don't think there were any more items that I was going to try to style, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm also going to ask my index stylist to try to style each of these items, and then I'm going to make a whole separate video about that. So I guess this is the part 1, very long part 1, and the next one's going to be a part 2. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!